X30 Seniors about to go out for their third and final heat. Here is the grid for it. Christian Brooks has pole position alongside Hugo Gilbert on the front row. Archie Forber, good chance for points here for Archie from the second row of the grid. Joining him on that row is Joseph Taylor. Mason Weir and Tyler Reid go from row number 3. Mick Banner, who had a fantastic start in the last heat, starts this one from row 4 alongside Vishal Patel. Ty Stansfield and Steve Brown start on row number 5. Thomas Massarella and Sam Heading are on row number 6. Jordan Brown and Alex Johnston start from row 7. Scott Smith and Benjamin Southgate go from row 8. Daniel Hackett and Caelan Burbridge are on row number 9. Wrapping out the top 20 is Harry Torpey and Joseph Aarons. Alex Moody and Ellis Bourget start on row 11. Joshua Torpey and Brandon Matchell have a lot of work to do there from row 12 of the grid. Oliver Henwood and Jack Sherwood start on row 13. Nathan Amos and Archie Garlick, this is there from the back of the grid. Drives are on row 14, likewise for Lucas Ellingham. And Alex Doddington there on row 15. Curtis Louis, Martin Auger and Jack Davis are 3 of 4 novices, including Alex Doddington as a novice as well. Off on the back of the field, it's 33 karts on the grid. We are racing. We're away for 8 minutes plus 1 lap here in X30 Senior for their third and final heat. Yellow flag, as we say, is out, so they will have to go past that point and then start racing. But it's been a good start for Christian Brooks. Into Christmas Corner they all go. Ooh, slight moment there for, I think it was Tyler Reid in the middle of all of that. A great start for Steve Brown, has already got a couple of positions there in the quadrant karts, but it is Brooks from Forber. Big race this for Forber. Oh, running wide there was Hugo Gilbert. He's going to lose third place to Joseph Taylor, who brilliantly won the second heat of this class earlier in the day. Down the inside there goes Tyler Reid on Steve Brown, and through as well I think goes Jordan Brown, the number 80. Good work there by Jordan. So it's Brooks from Forber, Taylor, Gilbert, Weir, Stansfield, Reid, Jordan Brown, Steve Brown, Sam Heading. That is your top 10 at the end of lap 1.
All good then. I think through that first lap, obviously feel big sorry for the driver who just could not get, obviously whose kart failed him on the first lap. It was Caelan Burbridge, which is what you don't like to see. Thomas Massarella has had a bit of a, and Alex Doddington have both fallen down 19 places on that opening lap, so they've had some sort of incident, whether they both came together or they had separate incidents on the same lap. It remains to be seen.
Biggest mover on those, in fact joint biggest mover on that last lap, first lap, were Lucas Ellingham and Vishal Patel, up to 18th and 24th places respectively. Back with our leaders, Christian Brooks ahead of Archie Forber at the moment, hard on the brakes there. So you see that trailing into the corner technique that the X30 Seniors are using here around this Whilton Mill circuit. Down into Ashby they go. The number 27 of Joseph Taylor is going very, very quickly here. JJ is caught up to the back of Archie Forber. We've got a 3-way scrap for the lead.
Absolutely, yes. And on the first lap, I remember seeing Hugo Gilbert almost pointing sideways as he got his braking done into Christmas, and he now finds himself in 4th place. But yes, Joseph Taylor said, oh, there's a driver off. That's the 51. It's Gilbert. Just as I'm singing his praises, so the commentator's curse is real today, just as I'm singing his praises, off he goes into the grass in a strange incident, much like we saw one similar earlier on, I think, when it was me and Chris in the comms box. It's somehow ending up on the grass on the left-hand side of the entry to the boot. How very strange.
Just saw a very good attempt from Mason Weir at getting past Tyler Reid, trying to track if he made it stick or not, as we're looking at a fight between number 46 of Mason Weir. So unfortunately, no, Mason Weir has not made this move stick because he's been shuffled down, is now been overtaken by both Harry Torpey and Sam Heading, and I imagine Ty Stansfield and Jordan Brown as well. Through the boot they go. There is Jordan Brown in number 80, the white and orange liveried kart with a start finish. So Brooks, Forber, Taylor covered by half a second. They're 2 seconds clear of Tyler Reid in 4th. Then the group of Brown, Stansfield, Torpey and Heading. Lucas Ellingham is absolutely flying here today. He's up to 11th place and a set of 46.05. He is properly in tune with that Jack Dex Racing prepared machine today. This is very impressive. 4 minutes 15 of this one to go. Here comes Sam Heading down the inside of Harry Torpey. Clean move there into the boot. Two teammates there working together nicely. And there's been a change for second place, JJ. Joseph Taylor passed Archie Forber.
Absolutely, yes. Joseph Taylor now up into second place, but Christian Brooks still setting good pace. I think he did just set his fastest lap of the race, but still a little bit slower than Joseph Taylor. So Joseph really coming in for him. Lucas Ellingham dipping into the 45.9s now, so he is on an absolute charge. Only 6 seconds off the lead. Obviously, I don't think there'll be a chance of getting involved in this battle, but it will be interesting to see how far up the grid he can get. So it's now this battle between Joseph Taylor and Christian Brooks that we are looking to see how. Let's just see how this one will pan out. Joseph obviously got the speed, and just as I say that, for once I've actually given someone some good luck, because he's just set what was the fastest lap of the race, a 45.90. That has now been usurped by Sam Heading, who has done a 45.80. But it's looking interesting now between these two drivers, between Christian Brooks and between Joseph Taylor. Christian obviously has the advantage of being in front on track, and he can dictate the defensive line. He can do something to hold Joseph Taylor's charge back. Whether he will be able to not remains to be seen, because here is Joseph Taylor then getting nice and close through the boot as we now head through pit bend and start another lap. 2.5 minutes left of this one, and Joseph Taylor is only only a tenth off Christian Brooks heading into this new lap. And there we go, down the inside into Christmas. There goes Joseph Taylor. Great move there. Late on the brakes, got the move done. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, that's all you need.
Very good from Joseph Taylor. Christian Brooks, though, don't be too disheartened by that. This is all about getting a solid result. It's been a mixed day for Brooks so far. 6th in his first race, 29th in the second, so could do with a strong run in this one to get himself just at that order a little bit come the A final. Lucas Ellingham still on the move, by the way. He's up to 8th place now. He's gone past Joshua Torpey and Ty Stansfield. Torpey passed Stansfield on that last lap as well. Lead change confirmed. Taylor now from Brooks, Forber, Reed, Jordan Brown, Heading, Torpey, Ellingham, Torpey. So Harry ahead of Joshua at the moment. Brandon Matchell, by the way, has just gained a position. He's got 18th place off of Joseph Aarons on that last lap.
And there, so just not quite a race-related comment here, but it's just so remarkable how fast these karts are, and especially and those are just junior karts. Watching these things go by, it is quite staggering the pace they carry compared to the karts that me and Andrew used to drive.
Yes.
So to be doing 45.3s when the fastest lap when we come here in Club 100, probably 53s at a push. Nicky might be able to get it around in a 50, in a 53, a 52 if he's lucky, and there goes the 26 of Curtis Liu retiring from this race, which is unfortunate to see, but yeah, it's just, again, as I've been saying all day, one of those things. Meanwhile, at the front, you can see that whilst Joseph Taylor has now taken the lead, he's not dropping Christian Brooks as you might expect to, with Christian setting a 45.9 on that last lap compared to Joseph Taylor's 46.1. Looks like he's just maybe pulled a few more lengths there, but he's not dropping them as you might expect, and that is again something that we have been seeing all day, is that whilst yes, you do see changes for the lead, that leader can still hang on to the back of them and try and make something happen. The gap's 0.3 of a second now, so just going up steadily as we start what will be the penultimate lap. We've got a spinner on the exit of Fine Lady. And
I was about to say hello to Jordan T, who's cheering on Ty Stansfield. That is Ty Stansfield on the outside of the crook, was running in the top 10. As off there is the number 22
of Ty Stansfield.
No, that is Ty Stansfield. So it's the 44 of Daniel Hackett, sorry, that I saw off the road. But either way, that's not good news for Ty Stansfield.
Must have had some sort of coming together, because obviously there is the 44 of Daniel Hackett. Ty Stansfield still running, but obviously running on the part of the track that he shouldn't really be on in the form of the grass. So as we start this final lap, it's close, but I don't think it's close enough for Christian Brooks. He is still there, and we did see that beautiful last lap lunge from Connor Duncan in the last lap. So still everything to play for. If Christian can get a move on, then he might be able to. There might be an opportunity. You never know. But it looks like as we come into Osiers, it's still Joseph Taylor leading this race for now. We've still got the boot to come. Again, as we've seen today, anything can happen, but it looks like on this occasion it's not going to. It's going to be Joseph Taylor to come through pit bend, and he will cross the line to take the race victory. Well done, Joseph Taylor. Christian Brooks finishing in second place. And what has happened to Archie Forber? He was running in third place, but he has fallen completely away. It's Sam Heading in third, Tyler Reid in fourth, Jordan Brown in fifth, Lucas Ellingham sixth, Harry Torpey seventh, Joshua Torpey in 8th, so it's an all Torpey in 4th row, Nathan Amis in 9th, Alex Johnston in 10th,